Stop! I hear the silent cry of your soul. I feel the deep pain you keep in your chest, the pain that no one else notices when silence takes over everything. I prepared this encounter with much love, because I know you needed an urgent warning tonight. Do not ignore what my spirit has to tell you, for I did not call you to me by chance. Your heart is weary, your mind finds no rest, and anguish tries to convince you that you are completely alone on this long journey. But I am the Lord who scrutinizes emotions and probes your most intimate thoughts. I know every tear that the night hid, and every question you launched to the heavens seeking help. What is about to be revealed in the next few moments will change the way you see your tomorrow. There is a purpose to this restlessness, and I will show you what has been draining your peace, giving you the exact direction for your inner healing. You just trust, take a deep breath, and receive my comfort in this instant. If this word of God is touching your being, comment below with your name, the country, state, and city where you are receiving my embrace, and what time it is there at this exact moment. Like a real cry that springs from your need for my presence, write in the comments, Lord my God, I am here. I signed up because I love you and want to hear you. Subscribe your heart to this space of renewal. Leave your mark as a gesture of faith. Activate the signal of celestial notifications and remain with me until the end. I will give a clear answer to your spirit. A phrase of liberation will be whispered to the heart of the one who remains, and whoever writes it in the comments will receive prophetic blessings released in faith. The message I bring to your life demands your complete surrender. There is an invisible storm that you are trying to weather alone, carrying burdens I never asked you to bear. But the celestial secret to your true liberation lies in what I am about to reveal to you. I know the hidden weight in your weary heart. When the noise of the day ceases and the darkness of night takes over your home, exhaustion tries to suffocate your hope. You have been strong for too long. You have cared for everyone around you, offering your smile, even when your soul was bleeding inside. The loneliness you feel is not the lack of people, but the lack of someone who understands your pain without judging you. I know how much you have tried to keep everything in place, while your inner self seems to crumble under the weight of worries. In the book of Psalms, in Psalm 56 verse 8, my word declares that I collect each of your tears and keep them in my bottle. When tears streamed down your face during those sleepless nights, when the cold of helplessness touched your shoulders, and you felt the tightness in your heart, believing that no one cared about your invisible struggles, I was there. I collected your tears. There is not a single affliction you have silently endured that has gone unnoticed by me. My love validates this process of pain you have faced. You are not going crazy. You are simply overwhelmed. But this burden that has bent your soul is not your final destiny. There is a reason I allowed you to feel the inadequacy of human strength. There is a profound relief that I am about to pour upon you, a secret of peace that will calm your inner storm, but which you will only understand if you continue to pay attention to my voice. If the touch of my spirit has brought any comfort to your inner self at this moment, please like this post as a sign that our hearts are connected on this journey. Inscribe your spirit in this healing space and share this message with that person you know also cries in secret. Before we take the next step, I ask your inner self, what is the oldest pain you want me to remove from your chest today? Write in the comments our word of communion for this moment, declaring who I am in your weakness, my comforter. Pay attention and breathe deeply, because the warning I bring next will confront the exact root of your incessant anxiety. My loving warning to you at this hour demands that you stop trying to control the uncontrollable. Anxiety has been a cruel teacher in your life, stealing your rest and painting your tomorrow with the colors of fear. I know those early mornings when your heart races in the dark. Your thoughts race through debts to pay, your children, uncertainties, and problems you've taken on as if you were the only savior of everything. Anguish tightens your chest, and fear whispers that everything will crumble. This is the weight of the false need to be strong all the time, to carry burdens that were never designed for your weary shoulders. But I declare over you the liberating truth. The Gospel of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28, brings my immutable decree. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. When your soul is weighed down by the demands and expectations of others, I want you to run to my refuge. You don't need to prove anything to anyone, nor pretend you have all the answers. I embrace your vulnerability, for it is in it that my power lifts you up and sustains you. Anxiety tries to blind your faith, but my presence assures you that your tomorrow is already held in my hands. I have already prepared the path you will yet tread. However, there is a spiritual mystery you need to access for this peace to settle permanently, a step of surrender that will test your core and untie the chains of all lack and invisible imprisonment. What I will tell you next will illuminate the darkest places in your story and reveal the care I have prepared for you. If my voice has calmed the turmoil of your soul until now, transform your gratitude by liking this message. Unite your spirit to this journey, inscribing your life within it, and overflow with this comfort by sharing it with someone who also cries in the affliction of silence. And now, confess in the secret of your heart, what is the desperate worry you are holding tightly and need to release at my altar today? Seal your trust by surrendering everything to me and writing in the comments the word of power, my relief. Breathe deeply, remain with me, for the approaching call will open the heavens over your desert. I know the dryness that sometimes takes hold of your spirit. When the strong wind blows, and it seems that nothing flourishes around you, it is in this very desert that I call you to trust in my care and my provision. If it is possible for you, only if it is possible, transform your gratitude into a seed of love through this channel. Consider my love and that of my Son Jesus, and support us using the link in this video's description and in the pinned comment. There you will find the place where your contribution of love can be deposited and consecrated before me, the Creator of all things. You can support with any amount. And remember, only give what fits in your heart. I receive with love. The amount doesn't matter. What matters is the heart with which you give. For what is little for you can be much for the one who receives. Whoever contributes with any amount and a sincere heart, don't forget to leave your name and city along with your contribution, because on the first day of the following month, in a unique and special video on our channel Divine Love, the Voice of God, your name will be remembered and mentioned in a prayer of thanks. For it is written in the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 25, "A generous soul will prosper, and he who waters will himself be watered." Every offering made in faith is a seed before me, your Lord, and none of them will fail to bear fruit. I watch in secret and reward in the sight of all. Stay until the end of this message, because I still want to touch your heart with my voice. If hope is sprouting again within you, like this sacred message, inscribe your life in this divine purpose and share it with someone who also needs to see the desert bloom. Tell me in your heart, what do you most long to reap in this time of waiting? Write in the comments our word of faith to seal this surrender. My provision. Pay attention and keep your spirit awake, for what I will tell you next will definitively break the chains that bind you to a pain that no longer belongs to you. Breaking with the shadows of the past is the most urgent warning of your dark night. There is an old pain, a word of humiliation, a wound of betrayal that you still harbor in your heart. In sleepless nights, these memories visit you like hauntings, whispering that you are worthless and that yesterday's sad story will repeat itself tomorrow. The weight of this guilt, this regret for choices that didn't work out, has blocked the flow of your faith. You have carried the chains of an emotional captivity that I have already destroyed. In the letter to the Philippians, chapter 3, verse 13, my apostle was inspired to say, "Forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, my decree for you at this moment is one, forgiveness. Forgiveness for those who hurt you so that you may be free, and forgiveness for yourself." Yesterday's failures do not define your purpose. When sadness tries to pull your spirit back into the dark well of memory, use my word as a shield. I have already forgiven you. I have already cleansed your garments. The shadows no longer have dominion over the light I have kindled within you. However, letting go of the past is only the first step in your liberation. There is a step further, an attitude that will keep you strong when the storms of longing or fear try to return. What you do tomorrow will determine the strength of your soul. Remain with me, for I will reveal the daily key to your resilience and the celestial secret so that the past will no longer haunt you. If you have felt the weight of the past lift from your spirit, seal this moment by savoring this word. Inscribe your faith in the journey of my love and send this comfort to someone who needs to forgive in order to live again. What painful memory are you at this very moment, surrendering at my feet, never to take it back? Declare your victory by writing in the comments the word of our covenant today, my forgiveness. Continue paying attention, for I will prepare a path of daily protection that will shield your heart forever. The journey to shield your heart requires consistency, for your soul cannot feed only on fleeting moments. Just as your body needs sustenance each morning, your spirit needs a daily remedy to combat the cold of loneliness and the weight of weariness that try to return in your early mornings. I don't want you to feel lost or directionless when the silence of your home seems too heavy. I have prepared a path to walk closely with you day after day, holding your hand and pouring my wisdom into your innermost being. If your heart desires to go deeper with me, I have left you a gift in the form of a journey that I wrote with much love and care for all my beloved daughters and sons, the digital book called Divine Love Devotional, The Voice of God. It was prepared to accompany you day after day in silence and intimacy, bringing the right word to calm your mind and restore your strength even before the sun rises. Access is also available via the link in this video's description and in the pinned comment. And if it's not possible for you today, don't condemn yourself. Stay with me here, because I will also sustain you with this message. And so that your heart may rest and not be confused. After you register, access will arrive in the email you provided, with all the correct instructions step by step, to begin this journey of faith. Without haste, at your own pace, simply as a loving encounter between father and daughter. For it is written in the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8, "This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do according to all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success." This devotional will be your companion during sleepless nights, your guide when doubts arise, and my whisper of hope straight to your ear. Do not fear tomorrow. Just accept this invitation to daily care. If you felt my protective embrace through this call, express your gratitude by liking this message. Subscribe your soul to this channel of blessings and share this gift with those who need spiritual guidance. Tell me from the depths of your being, what area of your life most needs a miracle of constancy today? Write in the comments the word that seals our daily commitment, my guidance. Remain with me. Do not turn away now, for the storm is coming to an end, and I will show you the horizon of peace that I have prepared for you. The end of the storm within you is the irrefutable promise that sustains this encounter. Weeping may endure for a night, but the joy that I have ordained for your life will come in the morning. The anguish that paralyzed your movements, the cruel doubts that questioned your worth, and the contrary winds that tried to sink your boat are losing their strength under the command of my voice. The long night of your suffering has reached its limit. I bring you a new cycle, a time when the seeds you planted with tears of weariness will be harvested with the strength of renewed faith. Do not be intimidated by what seems impossible to your exhausted eyes, for I am the Lord who levels the mountains and makes sweet waters spring forth in the driest places. Your tomorrow will be enveloped in my care, and your story will not be written with the inks of defeat. The peace that transcends all understanding will be the hallmark of your new journey, governing every step, every thought, and every decision to come. If your spirit recognizes the end of affliction, seal this relief by liking the message. Inscribe your trust in my plans and deliver this comfort into the hands of someone who navigates turbulent seas. What silent miracle does your soul yearn to see happen at the break of dawn? Proclaim your rest by writing in the comments the word of your peace, my calm. Pay close attention, for what follows is the awaited celestial revelation, the sacred moment to seal all the work of light upon your life in a powerful whisper that will confirm what I have said until now. The spiritual key to your victory was forged in the fire of your own faith. Throughout this time, while darkness tried to convince you that your struggle was invisible, I have been shaping your resilience. The urgent warning tonight was not to bring you fear, but to awaken the warrior spirit that slept beneath the cloak of your exhaustion. I now remove from your shoulders the burden of worry, the anxiety over things you cannot change, and the pain of a past that no longer defines you. You are my beloved daughter, chosen and sustained by the strength of my own arm. No weapon forged against your mind will prosper, for your story has been written and sealed by my eternal and unwavering promises. Remember the promise I made to you at the beginning of our encounter. I promised I would deliver an answer to your heart, a word revealed and whispered to those who remained with me until now. The sacred moment has arrived to seal your liberation. Take hold of this truth and repeat it in the depths of your soul, for this is the revelation that will banish fear and bring light to your days. Write in the comments, as an act of surrender and celestial trust, this exact phrase that will be your shield from now on. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Let this truth invade your being and transform your night into a preparation for the blessings of tomorrow. But our healing journey doesn't end here. I still have much to tell you, secrets to reveal, and directions to deliver to your spirit. Let yourself be guided by the other messages I have prepared, especially for you, in the channel's playlist. Continue to listen to me whenever the silence of the world tries to frighten you, for I will always be waiting for you. My beloved daughter, breathe in perfect peace now. Your night of weeping has ceased, and your dawn is already illuminated by my protection. Go and rest your soul, for your Lord has already won your invisible battle.